Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please recognize Representative Talley to present the Veteran of the Week.
Representatives Talley and Dool, you're recognized.
Members, what a wonderful day to be here honoring all these veterans, but especially Sergeant George Shafer and his wife Meredith. Would you give them a hand?
We also have a few distinguished guests in the gallery. If Mayor Steve Gentling, there he is, go ahead and raise your hand. City Manager Eddie Faulkner and Guthrie Tourism Director Justin Fortney. He's up there as well as the entire American Legion Post number 58 in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Mr. Speaker, could we have the clerk read the citation?
Clerk will read.
Whereas George Shafer was born in Tucson, Arizona, and found himself on his own at the age of 14, but through hard work he earned his GED and joined the United States Army when he was 19, completing both basic training and AIT at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. And whereas George graduated in the top 10% of his AIT class in 2000 and was selected for 5 weeks of CBRNE Recon School at Fort Leonard Wood before being assigned to his first duty station in Fort Polk, Louisiana, with the 51st Chemical Company, the only CBRNE reconnaissance company in the entire United States Army at the time. Whereas on September 11, 2001, George was part of the Quick Reaction Force under the 18th Airborne Corps and was deployed overseas to Camp Dola, Kuwait, where he was a nuclear, biological, and chemical reconnaissance team leader. And whereas George's military awards include the Joint Service Commendation Medal, the Silver German Armed Forces Marksmanship Badge, the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal, the Oklahoma Commendation Medal, and the Master Level Recruiter Badge. And he is also the recipient of a challenge coin from the Executive Office of the President of the United States for his work in the addiction recovery field in his community, as well as a Quilts of Honor recipient. And he was named as part of the 2019 class of the Journal Records Achievers Under 40. And whereas George graduated from Liberty University and is now in seminary at Regent University, while serving as chaplain at the American Legion Post 58 in Guthrie, Oklahoma, where he lives with his wife Meredith, and oldest of his 4 children, is carrying on his legacy by serving with the Air National Guard and is currently on deployment. And whereas it is a great privilege of the Oklahoma House of Representatives to recognize the outstanding service of George Shafer has provided his country both in war and at peace. Now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative John Talley and Representative Colin Dool, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Sergeant First Class George Shafer sincere gratitude and directs that this citation be presented.
Mr. Speaker, may I have Kim Vincent present flowers? We know that behind every great man is an awesome woman. And so thank you, Meredith, for putting up with him and also presenting this flag.